Enterprise change leadership is the strategic capability of guiding an entire organization through complex, large-scale transformation by aligning vision, people, processes, technology, culture, and governance toward a desired future state. Unlike traditional change management, which often focuses on managing specific projects or operational adjustments, enterprise change leadership emphasizes organization-wide transformation that reshapes business models, operating structures, leadership behaviors, organizational culture, and strategic capabilities. For modern chief financial officers, CFOs, enterprise change leadership has become a core executive responsibility as finance leaders increasingly drive digital transformation, strategic restructuring, sustainability initiatives, mergers and acquisitions, and enterprise-wide performance improvement programs that create sustainable long-term value. Leading executive CFO programs recognize that today's organizations operate in an environment characterized by technological disruption, artificial intelligence, geopolitical uncertainty, changing customer expectations, sustainability challenges, and evolving regulatory requirements. Continuous adaptation is no longer optional but essential for organizational survival and competitiveness. Consequently, CFOs must evolve beyond financial stewardship to become enterprise leaders who integrate financial discipline, governance, innovation, stakeholder engagement, and organizational change into comprehensive transformation strategies. The foundation of enterprise change leadership is a clear strategic vision. Executive leaders must articulate why transformation is necessary, define the desired future organization, and communicate how change supports long-term strategy and stakeholder value creation. A compelling vision provides organizational direction and reduces uncertainty by connecting transformation initiatives with corporate purpose and competitive advantage. CFOs contribute by translating strategic aspirations into measurable financial objectives, investment priorities, and enterprise performance indicators that guide transformation execution. Enterprise change leadership requires balancing strategy, execution, and organizational culture. While strategic plans define future objectives, successful transformation depends on changing behaviors, capabilities, decision-making processes, and organizational mindsets. Executive leaders create environments that encourage innovation, adaptability, collaboration, accountability, and continuous learning. CFOs reinforce these cultural changes by aligning resource allocation, performance management systems, incentive structures, governance mechanisms, and investment decisions with transformation priorities. One of the defining characteristics of enterprise change leadership is cross-functional integration. Major transformation initiatives involve finance, operations, technology, marketing, human resources, supply chain, risk management, and customer-facing functions simultaneously. Effective change leaders eliminate organizational silos by fostering collaboration across business units and aligning diverse functions around common strategic objectives. Finance leaders serve as integrators who connect financial planning with operational execution, digital investments, workforce transformation, and strategic performance management across the enterprise. Digital transformation has become one of the primary drivers of enterprise change leadership. Technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, robotic process automation, RPA, cloud computing, advanced analytics, blockchain, digital platforms, and machine learning fundamentally reshape organizational operations and business models. CFOs increasingly lead digital transformation initiatives by evaluating technology investments, establishing governance frameworks, measuring return on investment, and integrating digital capabilities into financial planning and enterprise performance management systems. Finance organizations themselves often become models of digital transformation through automation and advanced analytics. Effective enterprise change leadership also depends on stakeholder engagement and communication. Large-scale transformation affects employees, investors, boards of directors, regulators, suppliers, customers, and communities. Executive leaders must communicate transformation objectives clearly, explain business rationale, address stakeholder concerns, and provide transparent updates throughout implementation. CFOs play an important role by communicating the financial case for change, explaining capital allocation decisions, and demonstrating how transformation strengthens long-term organizational performance and resilience. Change leadership requires adaptive leadership capabilities rather than command and control management. Transformation often unfolds under uncertainty where future conditions cannot be fully predicted. Executive leaders therefore encourage experimentation, agility, innovation, and learning while maintaining strategic focus and governance discipline. CFOs support adaptive leadership through scenario planning, rolling forecasts, dynamic capital allocation, sensitivity analysis, and enterprise risk management that enable organizations to adjust strategies as circumstances evolve. Enterprise risk management is deeply integrated into change leadership. Transformation programs involve operational disruption, cybersecurity risks, financial uncertainty, technology implementation challenges, cultural resistance, regulatory complexity, and execution risk. CFOs establish governance frameworks, project portfolio oversight, performance dashboards, contingency planning, and risk monitoring systems that improve transformation resilience while protecting financial stability and stakeholder confidence. People leadership remains central to enterprise change success. Employees frequently resist change because of uncertainty regarding new roles, technologies, organizational structures, or leadership expectations. Enterprise change leaders invest in communication, capability development, coaching, leadership training, and employee engagement to build organizational readiness. CFOs increasingly support workforce transformation through digital capability development, finance business partnering, leadership coaching, succession planning, and continuous professional learning that prepare finance organizations for evolving strategic roles. Performance measurement provides accountability throughout transformation.
Organizations establish balanced scorecards and key performance indicators, KPIs, that integrate financial performance with operational efficiency, digital adoption, innovation, employee engagement, customer satisfaction, sustainability outcomes, and strategic execution. Real-time dashboards and advanced analytics enable executive leaders to monitor progress, identify implementation challenges, and make timely adjustments that improve transformation effectiveness. Environmental, social, and governance (ESG) priorities further expand the scope of enterprise change leadership. Organizations increasingly transform business models to address climate transition, sustainability, diversity and inclusion, ethical governance, stakeholder engagement, and responsible innovation. CFOs integrate ESG objectives into investment decisions, risk management, enterprise reporting, and transformation governance to support long-term sustainable value creation while meeting investor and regulatory expectations. Enterprise change leadership also strengthens organizational resilience by encouraging adaptability, innovation, and continuous improvement rather than episodic restructuring. Organizations that institutionalize transformation capabilities respond more effectively to technological disruption, macroeconomic volatility, geopolitical developments, and evolving customer needs. CFOs contribute by embedding agility into financial planning, resource allocation, governance, and strategic decision-making processes that support ongoing organizational renewal. The Global Competency Framework identifies leadership, organizational transformation, strategic thinking, business partnering, communication, governance, enterprise risk management, performance management, digital capability, and stakeholder management as critical competencies for executive finance professionals. Modern CFOs are expected to lead enterprise transformation, integrate strategy with execution, foster organizational agility, manage enterprise-wide risks, and create sustainable value through collaborative leadership and effective governance. In today's rapidly evolving global economy, enterprise change leadership has become a defining executive capability that extends beyond managing projects to transforming entire organizations. Organizations whose CFOs successfully integrate strategic vision, financial discipline, digital innovation, stakeholder engagement, governance excellence, and adaptive leadership into enterprise transformation are better positioned to strengthen resilience, accelerate innovation, enhance competitiveness, and achieve sustainable long-term enterprise value creation.